What's up, everybody? Good morning. How's it going? Thanks for joining. Welcome in. Hopefully everybody's having a good one so far. Welcome in. It's early. Tis early. I don't know if my sound's going to work here. All right. I'm going to get my comments out. Here we go. You guys hear my kiddo at all? He's brabbing about a car. Not like a toy Hot Wheel, not doing exactly what he wants it to do. It's so funny. He's so impatient. Let's see here. What is up, Adam the Astronaut? Welcome in, man. Oops. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. What's going on, Terrence Jordan? Thanks for hitting that like button. Here we go. How you doing, Adam? How's the morning going, buddy? Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Hang tight really quick, everyone. Push it open. All right. Just got out of the shower. Coffee time. What's up, Jacob Stinger? Hold on one more time, everybody. Gosh darn it. Hi, Danielle. Welcome in. Yeah, I just made some coffee too. That's nice. You don't have to work till 12. There you go. We got Javier, Jessica, Scott, and Mike watching on TikTok. Say hi if you are able to, and don't be, don't skedaddle just because I called you out there for lurking. Just kidding. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. Maybe you got some coffee. Maybe you got some mud water. All right. Oh, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. Big thanks for the react, everybody. Thank you. Hello to you too, Jay. How you doing today? Here we go. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Make sure to say hello if you're watching, and remember, lurking is super lame. I swear my kids always gotta be fighting about something. It is definitely not time to get deadly. It's time to wake up. What's up, John? How you doing? Here we go. Okay, sounds good, man. Okay. Hang on again, everybody. Good morning. What's up, Angelo? How you doing, buddy? Oh, you know, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to just keep my head above water, man. This month is shaping up to be one of the slowest months. I go from having one of the best months I've had in a long time to one of the slowest months I've had so kind of trying not to be too hard on myself, I guess. So here we go. All right. I am on YouTube today. You didn't get notified. That's okay, John. Yep, no worries, man. Cheers. I'm on YouTube. Yep. I sure am. Hey, what's up, Nicola Grasso? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Haha, that's okay, John. Hey, you know what? At least you got notified from somewhere. You know, if you want extra notifications, join my Discord. You join my Discord by going to oldguyadd.com. Here we go. Hey, if you're watching on TikTok and you're not lurking, at least drop a heart me if you're able to. Or if you're lurking and you're watching on TikTok, drop a heart me. Help the algorithm. If you're not going to talk, maybe you can help get some people in here who will. And I appreciate my lurkers, but at the same time, I much more enjoy conversation. Here we go. I always double dip, you know that. Hey, I appreciate that. I get them on Discord, Purple Tube, talking the book. That's good. Is this on a computer? Who wants to know? Let me ask you a question, Drew, and welcome in, by the way. What would you say if I said this was emulation? Yeah, check out the website, man, for real. It's definitely awesome. Fair enough. So what I'm playing on is an AVS. I am streaming from a computer, but I only use my computer for streaming. And of course, like web surfing and work and stuff like that. But yeah, so my PC is strictly just a work machine. And yeah, I don't really play too many games on it. I play all my games using external systems through a capture card. Right now I'm using what is called an AVS. And it won't work for nobody but you. I mean, kind of, you know, I guess, and for anybody who sets down and, you know, clicks the mouse, you know. That's funny though. Welcome in, Tag Trav. I rock with that, hell yeah. So what I'm using right now, since you guys are asking genuine questions, I will give you genuine answers. Right now I'm using what is called an AVS. Okay, this is an advanced video system, and it uses HDMI and takes actual cartridges. I keep a couple cartridges near me just in case. What happened, buddy? Oh no! Did your wooden track break? Okay. Okay. Well, hold on just a minute, and I'll be right out there to fix your track. Okay. You should get your bottle and you should get your sippy cup and take a drink for your cough. So yeah, that's what I use. I use an advanced video system. I'm just a love machine. Yeah, I've heard that song. Hold on, everybody. I apologize. Hey, good morning, Phil. How you doing? What's going on? No, that was... All right. Bill Kofax says, hey, Quincy. Here we go. Still not notified, so I just went to your main page. There you go. It looks hard. Yeah, I mean, Mario Brothers 1 ain't easy. You know, it's not... There's harder games for sure, but like Lost Levels is much tougher. Where can I find this at? And is it expensive? Yes. The AVS, the system that I'm using, is around $300. That's a $300 Nintendo. The reason why is because, first off, it's a Nintendo with HDMI built into it. It has 4 controller ports built in. It has a Famicom and a NES US slot built in, which means it has a 60 and a 72 pin set. And yeah, it's basically perfect emulation. Like, it's not emulation, it's playing off a cart, but like a lot of things like the Retrons work how they take information from the cartridge, they load it to RAM, like an external RAM or a RAM built into the Hyperkin, and then it plays them for like kind of like a ROM. So so EverDrives work by like taking the information off the cart and then playing it from the system like it's built into the system. This actually plays through the cartridge, and some Hyperkin products do play from the cartridge, like the Retron 1 and the Retron 3 HD. Those play from the cartridge, so you can use an EverDrive, but you can't use an EverDrive on the Retron 5, but you can on like the Retron 3 HD. But the Retrons look like shit. So that's why I'm using this AVS after a year, so yeah. Yep. Not cheap, but I bought it years ago. I bought it when I first went full-time streaming, around 2020. Oh man. Cool trick? Are you talking about something I did in the game? What a great investment. Thank you. I invested similar into like the Sega. This is the same thing. Basically, it's an HDMI Sega. Kind of like that N64 that just came out. Hey, hell yeah, dude. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. Bill says, hey, Quincy. J-Rod says, awesome. Oh no, man, I hadn't died yet in this game. That's bullshit. Oh well, we'll do one more death, and then if I die one more time in this game, I'm gonna switch over to the next game, which is Contra. So we're playing Contra next. No, Contra on Nintendo. Everything I'll be playing today will be on the Nintendo. What's up, Jacob Stinger? Welcome in, man. Woo! Yeah, Contra's a really fun game. When I first watched someone play this back in the day, first thing I asked was, why is he knocking people out with a giant snowball? That's funny. That's kind of what it looks like. Got him! Thank you for liking the stream. It's home cafe time. I'm the server and the customer. Welcome to my shop. Hey man, you're getting crazy. Don't be going on no silent walks. You take your phone with you. J-Rod. Got him. I'm drinking some mud water this morning. I'm almost out. Old guy in the house. What's up, Prison Mike? How you doing, man? Hey, thank you. Appreciate it, Prison Mike. How you doing, man? So, dumb question, Prison Mike. I'm sure that's not just a nickname, and I want to be respectful. I worked at car warranty companies for a long time, and that was a place where a lot of felons got hired because they didn't do background checks and they didn't care, especially like in 2008. And so I worked with a lot of people who were like, you know, who were felons or whatever, but they were really, really good people. A lot of them just were hard in their luck. You know, maybe they had, you know, an assault charge when they were younger or something like that. You know, everybody gets in fights. Unfortunately, they got caught. Maybe they just did something stupid. Maybe they stole something. I don't know. I didn't judge. I didn't care. I did stupid shit as a kid too. I just didn't get caught. But point is, I had a boss who, you know, did some time or whatever, and he taught me about prison pizza. And I was like, what's that? And this was like 2008. He's like, well, you take ramen and you take water, you take some Cheetos or whatever you want, and you mash it up and you make like a dough, and then you lay it out, and then you put like summer sausage and cheese and pickles, and you just dip it with crackers. So that was one of my first experiences with, like, you know, prison style food. And the smart ones don't get caught. You know, I always had Prison Mike might be named after the Office episode too. That's true. But anyway, so I thought it was really good though, and I'd probably make it again, to be honest. You know, it's just, you just gotta crush that shit up, and you know, it actually turned out to you mix the seasoning package so it tastes like chickeny. I don't know. I thought it was decent, you know. I liked it. And a lot of my good friends became people who, you know, were once locked up or whatever. You wouldn't have ever known it either, you know. Okay, my little one's hungry out there, so let me go ahead and he sees his. Hold on just a second, everybody. Hang tight if you can. You're working today, so you'll be in and out. Understandable. Not a problem. Well, hey, if you're here, hit the like button at least if you can, and that way, hopefully, you know, we might be able to get out there a little more in the Al Gore rhythm. I do have to get up a lot in my morning streams. My night streams, I barely have to get up. Family first, that job was horrible, but at least you got something good. Pizza! Oh, man. J-Rod joined the Discord. Nice, J-Rod. Hell yeah. Here we go. You are now blue, sir, like a follower. I make all followers blue, and that way I know if someone is new. Everyone in the Discord is blue, and we can always see if someone is new because they won't be blue, though their name will be gray. And then if you're a supporter, you get a green name, just like on YouTube, or a green shield on the book. Hey, Harvey Ramos, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining, dude. I appreciate that. Been doing that for about 5-ish years now. There's different ways you can get different upgrades within Discord, like the Dragon Club is anytime someone donates $100 or more at one time, you get a Dragon Club. If you're green, you go a supporter. If you donate more than $800 a month, you get Dragon King. I had to make these rules. You know, Dragon King was done by the Dragon King was done years ago by a person named Ryan Rodriguez, and there's a few people who are Dragon Kings. There's like Barry Haney, and I don't expect anybody to do that, you know, but I mean, like, you know, Fat Clad is Dragon King. But yeah, so, you know, cool ways to be recognized in Discord. But ultimately, you know, it's just about fun. I try to just give little ways to be recognized, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, we have a lot of fun with the Discord. Ryan Rodriguez, I don't know. Did you have a cousin who passed away? And this is not your fault for asking. I'm just telling you, he passed away, unfortunately. So if he had he might have, if he was related to you, you know, I don't know if you had a cousin who passed away or not a couple years ago from breast cancer. It was a guy. He was really awesome. He was my moderator for years. It sucks to lose a good moderator, especially like, you know, from passing, you know. We did something really cool though for his family. It wasn't a whole lot of money, but we made a t-shirt. My sponsor let me make a t-shirt, and yeah, thank you. Our sponsor, Gould Gaming, who makes my shirts and my apparel and stuff like that, let me make a shirt in commemoration to him, and we sold about 32 or 33 shirts. Not a whole shit ton, but you know, a good amount. And we gave the profits to the family. So I did a 30-day run, and after 30 days, whatever shirts were sold, the profit was given to the family. And so that was cool, you know, at least maybe let them buy themselves a nice dinner or something like that. I don't know. So let's see here. Yeah, it was neat. I got to talk to his dad quite a bit. So anyway, but yeah, that's who made that. Hey, from New Zealand, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Hope you're having a good day so far. Discord's really fun too, honestly. Like, I post a notification in there every time I go live, but also people are always chatting in there. So if you want to get to know the community, Discord is a great way to do that. Oh no, I was trying to stay with those bullets. Darn it, I almost made it. How do you play this? With a controller. Here we go. I have to leave for work now, sir. I'll see you later. Hey, take care, Mangelo. Have a good one, buddy. Oh, damn it. I just passed up the fire flower accidentally. How about I do this so I can have fire flowers for the last castle? Hold on just a second, everybody. What's up, Chris Frederick? How you doing, man? Here we go. 8-3 is so tough. Man. I don't really have enough time left to beat this now. Later, Mangelo. Hey, ADD. Alright, let's try one more time. Yesterday I beat this game without dying. I can beat this game without dying, but it usually takes me a few tries. Yeah, Quincy does a good job of keeping an eye on the Discord, that's for sure. Shit! Oh well. We're gonna have to make it through with no fireballs. Fun fact, I could never beat Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic 1 is tough. Sonic 1 is a really hard game, honestly. And, you know, if you don't think it is, it's cool, you know. But I do. Yeah, Sonic 2 is a game that I did beat. I've beaten Sonic 1. If you're friends with me on Xbox, you can check my Xbox Live achievements. I have beaten Sonic 1 like one time, and I oh, God damn it. Like straight up did it just for the achievements. Yeah, I mean, Sonic 1 is... It does. It looks, you know, but then it gets really tough really quick, especially with the second level. You've never heard of Sonic the Hedgehog? Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is what we're talking about, Amanda. I know you've heard of that. Yeah. Alright, let's do some Contra. Hey, thank you, Nicole, for the three lightning bolts. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I don't know how long ago those came in, but I really appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Tell you what, y'all, with how slow things are, I might have to start. I'm gonna give it probably this month and next month. If I don't have a good month next month, I might have to I don't know, basically like too many slow months in a row, and I have to start figuring out a way to to make ends meet. So what I'll probably end up doing is probably do Uber. I would still do this during the day, during the morning and the afternoon. I'd probably put in about 30 hours a week streaming, but the other 20 hours a week I'd probably dedicate to, hold on. I would dedicate to like doing Uber at night. So the only I do survive off the community support. Community support has been very slow this month, which I really appreciate. It still, I do appreciate everything that happens and comes in, but I can't make it work. I can't make it work. So I'm gonna give it this month and next month, and if not, I'm probably gonna have to start doing Uber or something. Uber Eats, or probably do Uber Eats so I don't have to freaking I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'll do. But thanks for watching. If you're watching and supporting is not something you can do, then keep your fingers crossed for me. Hit the like button, hit the share button, keep your fingers crossed. Because I don't know, man, for 5.5 years, it's crazy. For 5.5 years, I've been streaming. And for 5 of those years, it seemed like no matter what I did, $100 in donations would come in like every day, if not more. It wouldn't matter what I did. I could play Contra, I could play Mega Man, I could play, Breath of the Wild, and donos would always just be rolling in. And it was like that in 2020, or 2019, 2020. 2020 is when I broke out and was able to go full time. 2021 was a crazy year. Like there was one month that almost 700,000 stars came in one month or whatever. It was crazy. And every star is a penny, so that was like $6,700 in 1 month. But normally for the last 5.5 years, there's been about $2,500 to $3,500 in donos that have come in. And this month we've barely cracked 2,000. So like I said, I'm still thankful but at the same time, it's gonna get to a point where I have to dip in my savings too much to make ends meet, and then I can't. You know, once that starts happening, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. So if you guys do like the show and enjoy the show, you know, hit the like button, hit the share button. Consider using stars and super chats to keep the show going, or just cross your fingers for me if that's not an option, and hope that, you know, hope that things turn around. What happened? Hold on, everybody. Just hold it. Let me beat this level, and then I gotta go see what he's talking about really quick. Okay. I should be safe here. Hang tight.
Put your light on.
Yep, sure it is.
And touch on the ground light. Where's the ground light? What's the ground light?
I don't have any of those. What? Good Contra. Corinne's using her stars that she gets from Hey, what's up, Chris Knapp? How you doing, man? Corinne's using her stars from her monthly Facebook membership. Thanks, Corinne. She uses them on the show every month. Like old times. What's up, Chris Knapp? How you doing, man? Chris Knapp, you remember how things used to be, man, right? Who is this cutie pie on my page? Thanks, Cortina. How are you?
Who is this cutie on my page?
That's my lady, y'all. What's up, Chris Knapp? How you doing, buddy? Chris, and hey, Napster, says Chris Frederick. Cortina, how's your day going? Hey, Chris, says Chris. Chris, my friend, got the Sega CD and saw that there were too many grainy all-movie scene games, so I got the PC Engine and got it with the CD instead. Interesting. Yeah, Corinne did used to be the top donator. Yeah. I was just talking about how How things used to be. Going on lunch? Good. I saw you took that sandwich. Is that what you're having today? Hey, thank you, Phil Koufax. Appreciate you guys. You guys started a star party. Man, it'd be really cool if this star party did not go to waste, y'all. There's a 2,500 star party that if you guys finished that, that would make my freaking day. Yeah, there's more that comes along with that, Corinne. You know. Now I have diapers to change and shit.
My coffee machine sounds like an old guy taking a whiz. The dripping noise sounds like the drops of pay going drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop. P.S. Glenn smells.
Oh man. I'll try to get to some of the longer comments here soon. I see Chris and J-Rod are having a conversation, which is awesome. It's hard to read longer comments when I am playing Contra, so I'll try my best. Bill Kovac says, hey Corinne, you guys know Corinne, she sits in my chair all the time whenever I'm busy with the kids or something. Oh my god. That was so stupid. Damn it. Dude, right in the face. And for those who were new, if you're like, well, why'd you stop? Because for the past 6 years, I've been doing only no death runs in Contra. And I only complete the game if I do it in one life. So, yeah. We got a star party going on, y'all. There's no dying in Contra. All right. Who remembers this game? Hey, Phil says Chris Knapp. Corinne, you took that sandwich, I see. I'm glad you took it. I have a family member that is moving from their house and might be throwing away a real Mortal Kombat cabinet. She offered it to me, and so I still get it. That's awesome. Hey, thank you, Phil.
Dad,
Yes, buddy.
Dad, how you take book away?
I didn't take your book away. Yeah, you can read the green book. Go ahead. We.
Fa 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 ba 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 ha 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 hi hi
Thank you. I love when you guys make the chat bot go crazy. That's funny. Thank you again, Corinne. Who knows? Maybe this is the calm before the storm. Maybe this is like, you know, maybe things are just a little slow right now, and here soon things are gonna get as crazy as they used to be or crazier. Who knows? Double Dragon's fun. Here we go. This game was a lot of fun. Here we go. What do you call A fish in a tuxedo? Sophisticated? I always thought this part was cool where you ran so fast that you ran through the enemies. Going to turn it into a fightcade. I'll leave Mortal Kombat, but I will put a switcher system with a mini PC too. Oh, that's awesome. That's a neat idea. I have a dual X arcade stick with a Raspberry Pi built into it that I wouldn't mind like kind of making a makeshift like TV mounted to the wall, you know, X arcade mounted to the wall sitting on a shelf type of arcade, you know, rather than building a big cabinet. I could just kind of like make it kind of a modern arcade to fit a game room or whatever. But yeah, I bought it off the internet a couple years ago. I need to plug it in and test it and make sure it all still works. It was in my garage for a while, and I think it was probably okay, but it stayed out there for a winter or so, and then it stayed out there throughout the summer. But who knows? Should be fine though. This part reminds me of Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Corinne, you took the sandwich. I hope you ate it. It was a really good sandwich. I made some Dave's Awesome Bread, and I took some egg and cooked the egg and then made avocados, or not made avocados, cut some avocados. Oh no, it was tuna and avocado. I need to make some egg salad today. I have some mayo that I made that I need to use. I'm gonna make some egg salad sandwiches this morning. That sounds good. I made mayonnaise. We were out of mayonnaise, so I just made mayonnaise. And I know it's not that big of a deal, like mayonnaise is not that hard to make, but for me it was a neat, you know, little accomplishment, you know. Those arcade sticks are awesome. Put it with a mounted TV that spins to a vertical orientation. Those vertical games and pinball games. Oh, that's cool. I don't have the vertical games and pinball. Yes, that makes sense. Yes, yeah. Yep, I would definitely get a stand that would be able to move from horizontal to vertical. Yeah, that's a good idea. The TV that I'm using right now to stream is going to become the TV that I use for the arcade. It's a 32-inch Roku TV, which will be perfect for an arcade. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. And it plugs in with HDMI, so it doesn't need to be like, you know, plugged into a TRT or whatever. Yeah, that's awesome. Punk Sticks, welcome in, man. How you doing? I'm glad Cortina's in here right now. Thank you for coming in, Cortina, sparking a little star action. Things have been very, very, very slow this month, so hopefully things do turn around. I got too used to it being crazy all the time. Here we go. If anybody does want to request an NES game, I only really scheduled these 3. 32 is perfect size for a spinning mount, right? Yep, it sure is. If anybody does want to request a Nintendo game, I will do Nintendo game requests at we'll do 300 stars or $3 in super chats or 300 diamonds will get you a request. Here we go. Good little Halloween game. What's up, Chris? Says Punk Sticks. All right. Here we go. That would have got me. Here we go. Here we go. Excellent. All right. I don't remember that thing as a figure. Oh, well. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they just put it in here for the game. You know, that could be it. I mean, pretty much any... I don't know. All right. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to see if I can stay here unscathed. Like this, just right here. Be right back. I'm going to go check on my kiddos. Hang tight. Okay, here we go. You know, it's funny. Now, maybe he didn't mean anything by this, but sometimes, like, the back of my head, it's like, you know, people come in and they say things like, I don't remember that as a figure. It's like, cool. Maybe he meant that genuinely, you know, like, oh, I collected these things and I don't remember it. But some people come in and they say, like, well, I don't remember that as a figure. And then it's almost like they're, you know, downing. Maybe this is just like my angsty mind, and that's why I'm just talking about how what I think, rather than, you know, saying that this is it, because I don't know if this is it. Maybe he's just being genuine and nice. Maybe he's not. I don't know. But it's almost like they rag on the streamer for something being different than what they remember, and it's like, well, how, you know, how can I control that? I didn't make the game, you know. I'm just playing it. But maybe they didn't mean it like that. But that's like where my head goes at first, you know, and then I try to repel the negative thought, you know. It's like, you know what I mean? Damn it, that was stupid. Hey, what's going on, Kenshito? How you doing, man? Never seen this game? This is called Monster in My Pocket. A to D. You feel like they're saying you're not telling. Yeah, something like that, you know? It's like there's no way for me to. Yeah, I didn't make it. Who knows? People online, though, maybe he's being nice, you know? Maybe he's just genuinely saying I collected these and never, you know, never saw that. Or sometimes, you know, people are being judgy, you know. It's like, I don't know, but it's the internet. Damn. It's like, well, it's like Gen Z thinking just because they didn't see it means it didn't happen, right? Facebook, or it didn't happen. Gosh. This game is neat, though. It's a good Konami game. It's a legit Nintendo game. I do have a physical copy of it. You can even look it up for Game Genie cheats. In like the official Game Genie magazine from back in the day. Damn. Oh, it's Konami. That makes sense. It flows nicely, and like you said, Chip and Dale look. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's probably, heck, they probably borrowed some of their own assets for that level. Yeah. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, it does have a nice flow to it. It's a two-player game, too. It's like a really good co-op game where you can't hurt each other. Reminds you of Ninja Turtles. That's a fair assessment. You can see that. They should have made a Ninja Turtles. So I guess they did. But, you know, like... So Ninja Turtles on Nintendo was more Metroidvania. And this is more very linear point A to point B. So when I say they should have made a 2D Ninja Turtles game like this, someone's going to say, duh, they did make a 2D Ninja Turtles game. But that, my friend, was a Metroidvania game. That was a puzzly, you got to kind of figure out where to go. It does look like a Ninja Turtles logo, Yozari, and you're right. It does. Yeah, that looks exact. That's the arched lettering and the lettering below. Yeah, totally. Monster in my pocket, though, was a real thing. It was its own thing, and I don't think it was even made by the people who made Ninja Turtles. Yeah, you're right, though. It's got great music, though, too. But yeah, so it would have been nice to have like a 2D beat-em-up Ninja Turtles game that wasn't puzzly as a kid. You know, something that was just like, you know, go through, survive, platform. You know, like there's nothing else to this game except for, you know, make it to the other side of the level and fight your way through it. And I love these type of games. You know, they're simple, kind of mindless, but strategic fun. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do that whole level over again. That sucks. The health item is literally exactly like the brand new Donkey Kong game. Oh, that's funny. You will hurt yourself on the cab. I'm guessing an arcade weighs at least 300 pounds. Do you know? Oh yeah, yeah. I've actually met. Yeah, I've met John Riggs and Radical Reggie and Kelsey. I met them all at Mo Game Con a few years ago. They're really nice. If you know those guys, I'm sure you guys probably know the Game Chasers and Billy, who just passed, which is sad. I just watched Pixel Game Squad talk about that. I've been watching them for a long time. Game Chasers is what got me into collecting again. That's what reignited my, you know, want to collect. And I was watching Pixel Game Squad last night talking about Game Chasers, and I'm like, yes, like it ignited him to want to play video games. For me, it ignited me to want to, you know, collect video games. I didn't even think about doing videos back in the day, you know. I didn't know that wasn't an option. What's up, buddy? What? Yeah, buddy. You do. Wow. Yeah, dude. Yep, from brain cancer. Not even, he wasn't even 40 yet, man. That's crazy. He was that young? Are you sure? Are you sure? Really? He was under 40? That's crazy. Need to get back to gaming. I turned into an adult and stopped. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't game. Did you know that the PlayStation 1 was marketed towards 18 to 34 year olds when it came out in 1995? I don't know why people associate playing games with kids. Like most games aren't for kids. They didn't make Doom for kids. They didn't make Mortal Kombat for kids, although kids liked it because kids typically like what is cool and what adults like, you know, what older people like. And that's why the PlayStation, you know, went to, you know, marketed towards, you know, 18-year-olds when the PlayStation 1 came out. And you can even watch G4 TV Icons. This is their exact quote. He said, if you're, you know, if you're 12, you want to be 18. If you're 34, you want to be 18. You know, and you know, that's what PlayStation set their market towards. So I mean, regardless of whether you have all systems and Nintendo Switch 2 or whatever except Nintendo 2, I mean, gaming is not and has really not been a kid phenomenon. I don't know. I just don't like that. I don't like, you know, Kenshiro, nothing personal. I think you're a good dude, but I don't understand why people say gaming is like a kid thing. I don't know. Yeah, this level's tough. This boss is tough. There we go, got her. Here we go. All right. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that feel that way, and they look at us who are older in a negative light, unfortunately, and that's why it's when you do find someone special, they have to share the same interest, right? So I'm not taking it like personally. I think you're still a good dude, Kenshiro, but you know, I think that's a terrible misconception that needs to go out the window. You know, they're definitely not making Grand Theft Auto 6 for 12-year-olds. You have to be an adult to buy it. They even had games for the Atari that only adults could buy. Which would essentially, you know, like Custer's Revenge would have been essentially, you know, Grand Theft Auto with the hot coffee, you know? I mean, like, really no difference, just graphics. I definitely needs to go out the window. It definitely needs to go out the window. There's still a lot of people there that feel that video games are just for children, and yeah, seriously, yeah, no, it's yeah, that's certainly not the case. Alright. Dang. This level's so tough. Those things remind me of the thing that you are in Altered Beast in the second level. Damn. Gosh darn it. Alright. Since there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of want for any requests or anything like that, which is okay, I'm going to probably flip it over to playing some Elder Scrolls Oblivion after this for a little bit. That or Dying Light, I don't know. The remaster. Either that or Dying Light, one of the two. Is that a monster in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Here we go. If you play Dying Light, I will join. I have 2 hours before I get my kids. Deal. Is that Frankenberry? That's funny. It does look like him. Let's play your game, Phil. '80s and '90s, hell yeah. It does look like Frankenberry, that's funny. Oh my gosh, your name is great, but I'm not saying it. Sega had some of the best commercials ever. That whole welcome to the next level thing confused me. I loved Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, I had that when I was a kid. I'm unfortunately, like, I kind of burnt myself out of that game as a kid. I never really played Sega growing up, and back growing up and not a fan of their games, but commercials. Yeah, the commercials were awesome for Sega. Look up some Sega commercials on YouTube. There's one Christmas commercial where it's like this kid gets a Sega Genesis for Christmas, and he gets a knock at the door, and it's like, I heard Tommy got a Sega Genesis, or I heard Matt got a Sega Genesis, or whatever it is. Then there's another knock at the door, and then same thing, it's another kid at the door, and then okay, go ahead. Yeah, you did mention that one. Comments are going by so quick. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Okay. All right. I'm going to turn on my Switch here. Yeah, Streets of Rage is good. Open Beats of, yeah, I love Beats of Rage. Beats of Rage is awesome. I have quite a few Beats of Rage titles, from like He-Man to Street Fighter to Resident Evil. There's a Resident Evil Beats of Rage that's really awesome. Man, Phil, I hope things pick back up, dude. I tell you what, one of your biggest worries as a streamer is, you know, I mean, it's just, I won't lie, I'm sitting here like a kind of a ball of anxiety some days trying to hide it. I'll be right back, everybody. Hang tight. Little munchkin voice. I missed my niece and nephew. That little. You're a pretty cool streamer. Hey, I appreciate that, Genjito. Sega was the edgy system. Yes, it was back in the day. Yep. It was extreme. Alright, so this game is called Dying Light. Yeah, that new Shinobi's cool. I'm being pretty strict on myself on what games I buy. Phil, I guess go ahead and invite me to your game. Oh shit, okay. Hold on. I know what's going on. Give me a second. Hold on. Just hang tight, everybody. My capture card messes up here and there. Yeah, the new Shinobi's cool. Until things start picking up, though, I can't really... I'm not buying... I've bought my game, basically, for the month that I was going to buy. I've been waiting on it, too, and I'll get it eventually, but I have to be kind of strict on myself to make sure that, you know, like... that just, you know, games have to... you know, be like final priority right now. Until things start getting back to the way they were, you know. So, and I guess my reasoning to myself is I have a giant library of games downstairs that I need to play. So anytime I think about, you know,
My TV paused.
the TV paused. Okay.
My TV. My TV paused.
Okay. All right. Hang on. there's too many zombies around now to try to... Time to give these zombies a splitting headache. There you go. I'm getting better at throwing them off to the side as they try to bite me. Crap. Yep, if I want to inspect this truck though, I need to beat these guys. There we go. Phil, if you want to invite me to your game, I can help you with some of your earlier missions. Worth it. You sent an invite? Okay. Okay, I don't think it affects my game at all. It said a communication error occurred. Try one more time.
Hey, have you seen that house with the red smoke pouring out of it? It fries.
I've got enough trouble right now.
There you go. It actually like came up that time. Oh well. Just try to join my game, Phil. It's like their heads are watermelons, right? Oh wait. Now it's letting me? Well, don't quit your session just in case. Okay, cool. There you are. All right. How many? Hold on. Did I turn in my stuff last night? I don't think I did. Okay. I need to go back to the main place. Where's that at? Let's see. We gotta find the quartermaster on the map here. Oh, we are far away. He's right here. Okay. Time to teabag some zombies. Alright. Let's get I need to go back to the original place here. I tell you what, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I would be staying in a place like this all the time. Not leaving. There we go. All right. Okay. I put a map marker down as to where I'm going. It's the green one. Whoa. Here's someone who needs our help. Oh shit. They're right there. Looks like they have a shop too. There we go. I can get all these arrows back too. Okay. Someone's mad. Good night. This is called Dying Light for anybody who's wondering. I am probably going to go here soon, probably after I turn in my stuff to the quartermaster. Come on now. Oh, damn it. Why can't they grab that arrow? There we go. On your lunch came to say hello. Hell yeah, Jeremy Voss. Welcome in, man. Alright, let's go see what this guy has to say. The explosion lined up. You shot the other zombie right in the... Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Damn. Lordy. Oh, he's right in here. He's probably hiding in something. Or maybe there's a second level. Is he up here? Oh, yes. Okay. That's a good shop, at least to have unlocked. It's a good pickaxe for only 140. I could make that thing way stronger too.
Hey friend, over here.
Excalibur's really not doing me a whole lot of good anymore.
Have I got a deal for you, friend?
I don't really use the throwing knives. I do use the throwing stars.
Psst. Hey friend, over here.
Hey, what's up, Chris Frederick? How you doing, man? What's up, Ugly Armadillo? Okay. Oh man, I should have landed on that. Did he not give me the reward for saving him? I guess that's why it's still blue.
Hey friend, over here.
So cool how much of this, the outside of buildings and stuff you can explore, but damn it. Bastard. Oh my gosh, all over again. Jeez Louise. There we go, good lord. All right. Yeah, I guess it's just the shop guy. All right. Normally there's a reward, especially when that map marker's blinking blue. I just passed your mission area. So I bought this apple pie popcorn at Target.
Crane here.
I'm gonna try it.
Another job for Rice. This one's pretty dirty. He's forcing me to collect the money he's extorting from a nearby village.
Hard to open.
Stay close to him. Remember what's at stake.
Yeah, Crane out.
Go. Alright. Real quick, let's give this a shot. This is apple pie popcorn. It doesn't look that apple pie-y. And look at how much is in the bag. There's barely any that goes up to like right here. That is surprisingly delicious. I did not expect it. Like, you get... Whoa, Phil. You get hit with an apple flavor immediately. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that's gonna be dangerous. Apple popcorn. Yeah, I'm giving that a 10. Like, that is so delicious. I gave the stuffing potato chips a 7, by the way.
Hey, Kareem, I'm by the wheel station.
Took you long enough. Get the job done and make it fast. This is just the first stop.
Yeah, Target. Go to your Halloween section. Yeah, it's got like the consistency of like a kettle corn.
You Jafar?
Wow.
Your name isn't important. What's important is that Rice sent me, and that you owe him some money.
I've never seen you before. For all I know, you're just some random asshole. Fuck off.
Tastes like apple cinnamon Cheerios.
Both your legs and drag you through the streets back to Rice's place, huh? And then he can explain to you that you should have cooperated.
Okay. Jesus. You are one of Rice's thugs. You guys are the only ones who'd act this shitty. Here's your money. Take it.
And if I have to come back here...
You won't get any more attitude. Mi casa, su casa. Just don't hurt me, alright?
Kareem, it's me. So I just threatened to break an old man's legs.
And it worked, didn't it? Next you collect the tribute from the fisherman's village. Head east to the tunnel entrance.
Alright, first I'm turning in
Always meets us there.
these things. I have a whole bunch of relief packages that I need to turn in. Man, though, can't resist a hospital in this game. What's going on, everybody? I'm going to be ending soon, but thanks for joining. Welcome in. Bill, there's 2 health packs over here in the back of this van. Man, that is amazing popcorn. Holy crap. Hey, Jody Spencer, welcome in, dude. Oh, you're still over there, I see. Apple popcorn. Interesting. Well, if your doctor asks if fruit is part of your diet, you could say yes. I actually do eat a lot of fruit, which is good, though. I eat a ton of fruit. But that's funny. Okay, come on. I have to be able to get in somehow. Oh, there's the open window right there. Fuck. Cannot figure out how to get up there. I guess I could try the door, but I doubt that's it. Nope. Probably gonna need the grapple hook to get in there. I do put bananas and blueberries in my oatmeal every day. I try to eat healthier when you get milk. Yeah, dude, seriously, no, I get it. I get it. I boil, I eat a pineapple about once a week, and I boil the skins and make pineapple tea, and we ate, 3 apples yesterday just hanging out before dinner, and then we had chicken soup with a bunch of vegetables in it, carrots and celery and things like that. We just finished a bag of plum cots recently. We definitely try to, thank you.
I know. I understand.
Hey man, how are you doing today? What's the name of this game? Man, sorry I didn't see your comment. I'm doing good, and this is called Dying Light.
You can make it back to the tower soon.
Oh, man. This means we can survive for the next couple of days at least. Thank you so much.
Sweet. Sweet.
Fucking Rice. His men are always first to get to the drops.
Hear me. Okay. Okay. All right. Now I have the grappling hook, and this thing literally makes you like Batman. There's such a difference. No, how was the last RoboCop game? Getting around. Yeah. The last RoboCop game is awesome. All right. Yeah, isn't it though? The grappling hook is amazing. You're gonna put this away. Have some later. Oh man. All right, Phil. Well, I hate to do this, man. I only had a little bit of time left on the stream. I'll finish this mission with you, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go start my start spoon feeding Nathan some applesauce here soon. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna get up on a building and go see what the heck they're doing real quick, because I hear some. Damn it.
What's that?
Alright. Protect me for a second, buddy. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Austin? How you doing, man? All right.
Dad,
Just go try, buddy.
I don't
Fishies are fun. We'll just go try to watch it for a minute. It's really fun. It's Blippy. It's Blippy and Fishies. Okay, hold on a second again. What do you want? Oh, man. All right. Oh. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's at least go to this one. Is it nighttime now? All right. I really want to play this game, but I think I better play it tonight. We've already been playing this game for like an hour too, it seems. Like I stopped the retro at an hour, like, what, an hour? We've been playing this game for about 40 minutes already. It goes by really quick. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I kind of have a like a self-written rule to where if I have a stream where I don't make like anything at all, I usually stop after 2 hours and try to start again soon, because at that point I feel like I'm just kind of you know, wasting time at that point. I don't know. Like I might be being hard on myself, but things are so slow this month. Like it's incredible how slow they are, and I won't lie, I'm kind of worried. So I don't know. I'm sorry, Phil. I am gonna go ahead and end. Let's play this more tonight. So thank you for understanding, Phil. I know you do. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Take care on YouTube. Thank you so much for everything. What's up, Bagel Man? Take care, buddy.